Welcome to the first of many vlogs for my 2 weeks traveling around Florida. Starting here in the park you have to start in. I am in Magic Kingdom. So make sure you hit subscribe to see the rest of the videos as they drop over the next couple of weeks. I've buckled. It's not the busiest, it's late February. So it's nearly spring break here. But I've buckled anyway and I have bought Genie Plus because I want to get on everything. I've got a lot to do in the next 2 weeks. And I did this Genie Plus the last time and I was spoiled. So let's see what we got on today. It looks like a nice day, just a pleasant 20-ish degrees. 70-ish if you're American, I think. I don't speak Fahrenheit. So yeah, let's see what this park's got to offer. So there's my first look at what will be the replacement for Splash Mountain, Tiana's Bayou adventure. I know it is very divisive online. Some people are for it, other people are like, why are you taking away a classic? I have to say, I think it looks quite impressive so far. It certainly looks nicely themed. I know there's a lot of concern about stripping back animatronics to very, very little. So I guess we'll see in the summer when it opens. Well, I won't because I won't be here. But it looks nice. I actually think we might be alright today in terms of queues, because we just did Big Thunder. I didn't use Lightning Lane for that one. It was only a 15-minute wait, which is always fun to get on the wildest ride in the wilderness. As I said earlier, I quite like the look of this new Tiana's Bayou. I'm just curious what the inside of it's like, because there's definitely a lot leaked online that makes it look like it's going to be scaled back. So I wonder where we're going next. Let's find out. After the toilet. So, a little tip if you're doing Haunted Mansion, if the wait time ever says that it is 13 minutes, it's a little nod to, you know, unlucky for some, it's actually 0 minutes, it's walk on. So when you see 13, get in that queue.
Is this haunted room actually stretching? Or is it your imagination? And consider this dismaying observation. This chamber has no windows and no doors. Which offers you this chilling challenge to find a way out. Of course, there's always my way.
So, after Big Thunder, or after the toilets, we did Haunted Mansion, which is was actually only 20 minutes. I didn't use Lightning Lane on that, and then we've just done It's a Small World. Carly's first turn, she's like, yep, not doing that again. Also, only 20 minutes. And it is now our time for our Lightning Lane on Jungle Cruise. So, heading over there to get on that one now.
Coming up on our newest trainees. They're on their first boat. Hi, Stips. Can you tell us a joke? Not that joke. 6 years of this. I don't joke with you. I am so sorry about that, everybody. I don't know where they got that from. That was absolutely unacceptable. Oh, gosh. Those butterflies are not what they used to be. Caterpillars. They used to be caterpillars. It's pretty sad. I hate change. But you know what, guys? It's okay, because after all we've been through, we are finally here at the moment you have all been waiting for. Yes, it's the reason you've been on the ride, the reason I come into work every day. the one and only eighth wonder of the world, the backside of water. O2H is a chemistry joke. I make them periodically.
Oh, thanks very much. Thank you, thank you. So we just did Jungle Cruise. Massive, massive shout out to Emily, who was our skipper, because the boat got a little bit stuck at the end, and you know, that's live, they've got to fill. She did a cracking job. Very cheesy jokes, right up my alley. So if you've not done Jungle Cruise and you like dad jokes, you're gonna like that one. I think we're going to go and grab some lunch, so let's see whatever we can find that's vegetarian for Carly. Wish us luck.
Whoa! Hello! For you Earthlings just joining me, I'm Sunny Eclipse, bringing you the sunny side of entertainment from Unark City on the planet Zork. Up here with me today is the galaxy-famous, amazing Astro Organ.
Okay, so just grabbed some food there in Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe. If any of you are vegetarian, I'm doing a video at the same time about how easy it is to find food for vegetarians, because my partner is, and the answer is mixed. So we just had, first place we went, no vegetarian option. So if you are vegetarian, keep an eye out for that video. Hit subscribe so you're notified when it launches. We've got a lightning lane booked for Space Mountain in about an hour's time, and I am not waiting 95 minutes for Seven Dwarfs, so I buckled and paid the $11 for a individual lightning lane at 9 o'clock tonight. So I think we're going to try and catch all the little things around here, so Carousel of Progress, Laugh Floor, Monsters Inc. thing, and then go do Space Mountain once our food has settled. So yeah, just having a nice chilled day. It's just a nice level of busy. There's an atmosphere, but it's not mental. I am still glad I got to do Genie Plus though, because as I've said before, if you know how to use it, it's your best friend. So we managed to get on Space Mountain with Lightning Lane. That was faster than it was last night, which is weird because usually coasters get faster in the evening. They screwed up my photo though, so I'm waiting to go and get that sorted. And then we managed to snag a virtual queue for Tron, which I am over the moon about because I've not been on that and I'm really looking forward to that. And then we did the Speedway, the cars, which is hilarious because you can try and steer, but that car just does what it wants. And then we've got Barnstormer next. Again, lots of firsts for Carly. She's not done a lot of this stuff. Too kiddie. Like, why would you come to Magic Kingdom and not do the kiddie stuff? I'm gonna get slapped when I stop the camera. Anyway, I'm gonna get slapped whilst I'm filming. Okay, cool. Bye. Can't remember if I've mentioned this already, but we did have Barnstormer booked, and then it broke down and we got Select Lightning Lane, which I didn't realise you couldn't use on Peter Pan, so that's annoying. So we used it on Winnie the Pooh instead, because Carly's a massive fan of Winnie the Pooh. She didn't even know this part of the park existed.
Do you want to do it?
Blaming our sister for that one. So we did Winnie the Pooh, and then we managed to rebook Barnstormer, and I have actually now booked Peter Pan for later on. So I've got Peter Pan, Tron, and Seven Dwarfs all lined up. As I think I've said already, if you're going to use Genie Plus, you need to study, because if you use it properly, you can stack stuff up and it's fantastic. But if you don't know how it works, you'll be confused. You'll get on 2 or 3 rides and you'll think it's a complete waste of money. Just had a coffee break in Gaston's. Take a look at the size of this cinnamon bun. Who on earth eats one that size? Like, we shared it and struggled. Wow. Ariel? Let's go do some kiddie stuff. we just did Ariel's something. Basically the Haunted Mansion ride, but underwater. It's pretty cool. It's very, very well themed. Lots of nice UV lighting and stuff. There is one little bit towards the end where there's 3 ducks playing on like turtles, like drums. Tell me if you think these look like Daffy Duck. That is also the first queue that I've had that has been completely wrong, because it was way longer than it said it was going to be. So anyway, it's almost our turn for the for Tron. So let's go do that.
Prepare to be digitized into the world of Tron.
Okay, so just did Lightcycle Run. Mixed bag. The ride is fantastic. The ride is amazing, and I've paid to go and do it yet again. However, if like me you're using an Apple Watch as your band, or your phone, you can't use the lockers. And then I did get a card for the locker that didn't really work, and I didn't get all my stuff out in time, so I had to wait ages for a member of staff. So the lockers are an absolute shambles. They are terrible, but the ride itself is fantastic. So, now we go around and do the lightning lane. Round 2. Just had a second shot on Tron. Actually managed to get on back to back. One virtual, one paid. $20 each. So not cheap, and certainly if you're in a large party, you're not going to want to do that. However, it is a fantastic ride. As I said, lockers are a bit crap. They don't work very well, and they snap shut and nah. Also, I tried to help my partner by pulling the handles. She wasn't in the right position, and yeah, that was particularly uncomfortable. So I'm in the bad books right now. I didn't touch her bike the second time. And if you are getting the photo, because you know I like to be an idiot, it's in that initial launch. So if you want to pull a stupid face, do it there. We now have Pirates to do, 7 Dwarfs to do, Peter Pan to do, Sleep to do. Yay! So it's that time of the end of the day where if you've played the Genie Plus game properly, we had a lot of stuff stacked up. So we did Pirates of the Caribbean, grabbed a bite to eat, then just Big Thunder Mountain in the dark with all the fireworks. If the footage worked, I'll put some in, but I think it may have been too dark. And then Peter Pan, which that was Walk On with Lightning Lane, and now we're just sitting for 20 minutes waiting to finish the day on 7 Dwarfs Mine Train. So yeah, if you're going to do Genie Plus, as I've said already, make sure you research how to use it, because if you use it properly, it's invaluable. I mean, we have got on, I'd say at least 10 things through Lightning Lanes today. You know, so that you'll get on 3, as I said before, you'll get on 3 if you don't know how to use it. You'll get on a lot more if you do. And I've converted my partner, because now she's like, I don't want to stand in the queue anymore. So the rest of this trip's going to cost me a fortune. However, yeah, looking forward to 7 Dwarfs in the dark. So that's the end of my day. Finished on 7 Dwarfs Mine Train, which is a fantastic ride. I did film on it. I've got a funny feeling it's far too dark for the GoPro, so if there is footage, here it is. If not, this camera's rubbish. I hope you've enjoyed this. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. I am here for 2 weeks. I've got all the Disney parks, I've got all the Universal parks, I've got SeaWorld, I've got Busch Gardens, I've got hints and tips videos for them all. I've got a tip about vegetarianism for whether these parks are good for that. There's so much content coming up. POVs, you name it, it's like my channel's going to be very busy. So, I'm also trying to hit 10k by January next year, so little subscribe button. You know what to do. I've been Chris, you've been watching Coaster Dad. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.